Hi everyone, this is Val and I'm back with another journal that I've recently completed. It's not so much themed by subject as colour. I went for all the pinks and yes, I've decorated the cover with some pretty fabric. I didn't put a picture on the back because I just think that just looks gorgeous by itself. The fabric is very pretty, but on the front I've put on a card and a bit of lace doily and a little, I don't know what you'd call it, a brad of some descript. It's tied with cream seam binding. It's about 9 inches by 6 inches, which I'm not sure what that is anymore in metric, but 9 by 6, and there's about 52 or 54 pages. I just never know when I'm counting the pages what to count and what not to count, because some of them are just tiny little bits and pieces, so they're not really pages, so I don't know. 50 odd. So here we go. The front is lined with this, with some advertising paper, and then with a picture over the top, which puts a little tuck spot behind, which has just got a piece of paper in there about spring gardens. I thought I had something else in there, but I don't. It might be coming up shortly. Okay, so these papers are leftovers from, kind of like, I think I should sometime write a book called Confessions of a Printaholic, because I get all these kits and I design all these kits myself, and I print the pages up and I don't ever put them into any use. So that's why I've gone through and put them into colour collections to try and get them used up. So this is what I thought might have been in that front one, but I might have thought it would get lost. So it's just a this book belongs to, so it could be stuck on here if someone wanted to, or just left in a pocket. It works okay. So that's just that tuck spot behind the window-faced pocket here, which is one of my new little fancies of when I'm making pockets. And I often will put something else for a tuck spot on the front as well. So you've got the pocket thing there, you've got the tuck spot behind, and on this one you've got a tuck spot there as well. And I just decorate it with a few other little bits and pieces. And in this one I've done a lot of this with the tabs sticking out, which is another look that I kind of like at the moment. And behind that I've just done a little tuck. This is a page from a book of, goodness me, it's totally gone out of my head. I will remember and tell you when I remember. And yeah, so as I say, just the pink pages, and that's a bit of that onion paper, pretty lined paper, book pages, bits of cardstock, tea dyed. In the centre, this lined paper from a paper pack that I have. And I've just put some lace and fabric and bits and pieces up the top there. This is just a stack of postcard kind of look with a ticket on the front as a tuck spot, and of course there's a couple of tags behind there. And I've edged the edges of many of the pages with this decorative scallop edging that I've got. The punch, I mean, that I've got. Yeah, I'm trying to think who that is. Kate Greenaway. Kate Greenaway. And there's a little heart-shaped doily there. And here I've used one of my altered paper clips to hold on a little notebook, just to pull down paper there to have that. And that just attaches on there with the altered paper clip. This is another one of the little pockets I've been making of late. So it's just got that card in there and another card behind. And I think it might even actually have a little tuck spot at the front, and I've not put anything in there yet. I'll find something to add to that. It will be addressed before the book is sold. So just some beautiful pictures. They come from a variety of people's collections. Some are from my own collections. I really couldn't tell you where they all came from, I'm sorry to say. I do like to give credit where it's due, but unfortunately I don't know them all anymore. I just put a little stamp there on the corner of that page, it kind of matches what the picture actually was, so I thought that was pretty nice. And this one, I just put a bit of lace on the page there, made a little pocket there, and I think I took that out of the Daphne's Diary that I pulled apart. So yeah, little elements of that have made it in here too. That's another one of those little ones, and it has got something in it like the other one will eventually have. And some of these things I just designed specifically for this, because I found that when I did all this massive and mad printing, I ended up with lots of kit pages, but some of them had no matching ephemera. So in some cases I had some stuff hanging about that was put to use in this journal, but some I made specifically for it because I felt it needed something of its very own, something made specially, and I did that because I can. It's more of the Kate Greenaway book with got some hearts on a string on this one too. If you've seen my Jane Austen journal, which I just filmed, you'll see the hearts on the string in that one as well. I don't always do it, but some just seem to, you know, match the hearts on the string concept a little bit more than others. Now this is kind of like the slide thing that I've been making. They're not exactly slides, but they're based on that principle. So I've got a little pocket there with the acetate, and then on the back I just make a little clip thing so it will fit over a page or on the side of a page and will stay there where you put it, and then it's a tuck spot on the other side as well. Here I've used one of my other new pockets, which is for panels, so you've got the tuck spots behind each one, so there's a little bit of stuff in each of those, and one of the tags that I made on the back, and I pretty much think I've got another tuck spot there I haven't filled, so it's a pocket on a tag, and I will put something in there. But I made these ones specially for this kit and put them onto tea-dyed paper and sewed around the outside. I actually did try it because I love it when other people sew with black, but I found when I did it myself I didn't really like the look, so I've gone back to sewing just in the cream cotton, and yeah, I might try it again one day, but I just found it didn't float my boat. I went back to cream. Bit of a stamp there. So I try to leave plenty of journaling places, as well as, you know, a few tuck spots that are pretty much loaded. I like where you have a pocket to load it up, to have it multi-leveled. That one's not, but multi-leveled mostly, so that you're making the best use of a page that's devoted to a pocket. And here we've just got a little folder booklet type thing, and at the back there's a glassine pocket that I made from tracing paper, I think, and just decorated that. And that's more of the tracing paper or vellum, I'm not sure which now, and I've just printed on that, so we've got a beautiful picture there, and that just looks good too with the pink behind it, just to give it a bit of an extra element. So I think that's really pretty. Book pages again. Two stamps on here, very faintly, you know, the blossom tree, and darker the butterfly, and the little tabs at the top. Lots of different papers, doilies, bits and pieces. Tuck spot there with the card underneath that. And this is an envelope, so it's just got a little card in that one. So it's just a little flip. And in the centre, just a book page from, I'm not sure where. Not sure what that one's from, sorry. You know, I try to conserve some space by going through and tearing out the pages, all the pages that I like from various books, and I found that it didn't really work, because instead of having books that you could actually define by subject matter, I've got this random great stack of pages. I've no idea what's in them and where they come from. So that was a failure, but doesn't matter, still got them. So here we go with another window face envelope that's been converted. So we get the pocket, with make sure you've got a nice picture to show in the window. You've got a tuck spot behind it because I've just glued it on two sides, well, one side and the bottom, and then with the card stuck here over the rest of the decorations, you've got another little tuck spot there. So here's one of those cards I was talking about where I stick some stuff on the side and make a little slide for it so it goes over the edge of a page. And that one I've actually put a little dangle on which says believe. I think it might have been better with the dangle at the bottom, but it works like that. Works for me. And so that just slides on the edge of the page with that, and then you can tuck something behind it. You could tuck something on that side too, but I haven't. And that's the other side of that vellum with the printing. And here we've got another little tuck spot at the back, and I'm pretty sure there's one there too. I've got lots of little tags and tickets that will match this, so I'll go through, before I sell this one, I will go through and make sure all the pockets are filled, and there'll also be an envelope with some extras in it of things I've got, so that whoever buys the journal will either get some stuff for another journal, or they can continue decorating this one if they wish. And then I've just made this big panel at the back, a tuck spot, a pocket behind. It's not a pocket all the way down because I thought things would get lost in there, but I've glued it about halfway. And that's it. That's my pink journal. I'm not quite sure. I always know what to call them because they're themed, but this one is just by colour, as I said, just by the pink. But anyway, I think it's quite pretty and I hope you like it. Thank you for looking. Bye now.